My troubled history has come to light. I feel remorse knowing that Harry might depart because of me. I am determined to meet Catherine, and nothing, not even my new business, will hinder his reunion with her. Will my fresh business endeavor fail? Hello, friends. Welcome to the King YouTube channel. Back in the day, before Harry tied the knot with Meghan Markle, their friendship with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was greatly admired. However, when Meghan and Harry left London for Montecito in 2020, their bond with Catherine faded away. Now, it's reported that Harry and Catherine hardly communicate at all. Fast forward 4 years, and sources tell Woman's Day magazine that recent chaos within the royal family has prompted Harry to think about returning home for an extended period. He wants to be near his father, King Charles, and provide assistance to his sister-in-law, Catherine, who is facing health challenges. According to a palace insider, Harry is genuinely worried about Catherine. Despite their drifting apart, he's deeply troubled by her difficult situation. The insider reveals that Harry feels a tremendous amount of remorse for how he portrayed Catherine in his book. He recognizes her as one of his closest friends and supporters during crucial times in his life. Amid the ongoing drama involving Catherine and William, insiders assert that Harry understands the harmful effects of online trolls and ineffective publicity teams. Sources confirm that he refuses to idly stand by and witness his sister-in-law endure any more suffering. Unfortunately, despite Princess Catherine's efforts, including being seen in public and issuing statements about her cancer diagnosis, the outrageous internet conspiracy theories persist. Many people remain unconvinced that Princess Catherine is safe with her family and undergoing medical treatment, despite reassurances. The situation reached a critical point when the London clinic, where Catherine was receiving treatment, announced an investigation after at least one employee attempted to access her private medical records. Sources suggest that this incident has prompted Harry to realize the importance of being in the UK for his family. He feels an urgent need to return home and spend an extended period with them. A close friend admits that things have truly spiraled out of control. Prince Harry's ultimate aim is to move back home with Meghan Markle and their children. Meghan Markle has openly expressed her reluctance to return to the UK, leading to intense tension at their Montecito home. Despite Harry's concerns, Meghan remains uninterested in returning, at least for now. An insider reveals that Meghan's focus is solely on the launch of her new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. Allegedly, the brand will sell home goods, kitchen linens, and jams. It's rumored to be Meghan's final opportunity to establish herself in the UK. Insiders assert that Meghan won't risk her business venture by moving to Britain. The source explains that she's determined to stay focused on her relaunch. The source also mentioned that Meghan and Harry have had heated arguments over Harry's desire to spend time with his family in the UK. According to a friend, this time Harry plans to travel without Meghan but wants the children to be with Catherine. Not too long ago, Catherine was one of Harry's closest and most trusted friends. According to the friend, the main concern for Harry now is that his children hardly know their Aunt Catherine and are unaware of the bond Harry and Catherine once shared. The source continued, emphasizing that this time Harry is standing up for himself. He won't allow Meghan to disrupt such an important trip. It's not about business or past issues, it's about being there for his family. Meanwhile, online chatter has been abuzz with speculation about Meghan disclosing secrets from her mysterious past. Yes, I recall mentioning Marcus Anderson and Meghan's uncle Ron. However, the individual I was referring to is Ron Burkle, who is now the primary shareholder in Soho House. Here's what happened. The founder, Nick Jones, received a cancer diagnosis. To secure control, he purchased shares and later invested through his company, UCopy, alongside partner Ashton Kutcher. In 2005, Meghan Markle made a brief appearance in the movie alongside Ashton Kutcher. There's no way Meghan Markle would have let Ashton Kutcher slip away. He was a prominent actor associated with a company worth millions, if not billions at the time, and had ties to influential figures like Ron Burkle. Before her association with the Soho House Louisiana branch in 2010, rumors suggest that Meghan may have worked as a yacht girl on the Soho yacht. Recently, after hearing about Diddy's involvement in controversies, including allegations of exploiting rappers with compromising photos and videos, as well as rumors of involvement in sex trafficking and other illicit activities, I decided to conduct her. Diddy is known for his fame and influence in the entertainment industry. So, when Diddy's benefactor, Clive Davis, became too old for their relationship, guess who stepped in as the next sugar daddy? If you guessed Ron Burkle, you're correct. In 2015, Meghan spent time with Burkle, being compensated for her time naturally. He even took her to the White House. Ron Burkle is known for funding presidential campaigns, and this year it's reported that he's supporting Donald Trump. Allegedly, he's the one who facilitated Meghan's transition to the escort side of Soho House. Meghan's close friend is none other than Marcus Anderson, the right-hand man at Soho House. Marcus seems to always be by Meghan's side wherever she goes. Well, there's a lot more to this story, and it's all quite shady, but that's all I'll cover for now. We'll delve deeper into this in future videos, so stay tuned. Remember, this is just my interpretation based on the research I've conducted. Feel free to share this information with your friends and family or direct them to this channel for more updates. One thing we can be sure of is that Meghan Markle's secrets will eventually come to light. No matter how hard she tries to cover them up, the truth has a way of surfacing. There's a saying, if you don't want people to know, don't do it. Meghan Markle's past is indeed murky, and it's likely that her secrets will eventually be revealed. It's plausible that organizations like the Secret Service, MI5, and MI6 are aware of her background. One lingering question remains: how was she allowed to become a member of the royal family? How did she manage to manipulate her way in? It's all quite unsettling and perplexing. Knowing this, Harry should never have been permitted to marry her. Perhaps now we understand why the Queen appeared disgusted at the wedding. Folks, I believe a lot of information will surface this year, so brace yourselves. How did she manage to manipulate her way in? It's all quite unsettling and perplexing. Knowing this, Harry should never have been permitted to marry her. Perhaps now we understand why the Queen appeared disgusted at the wedding. Folks, I believe a lot of information will surface this year, so brace yourselves. I believe that was the biggest mistake made in this entire situation. Following Catherine, Princess of Wales's announcement of her cancer diagnosis, people were not only sympathetic but also curious about Harry and Meghan's reaction upon hearing the news. It's already known that Harry and Meghan learned about it at the same time as everyone else did. They weren't informed in advance, and one can't help but wonder why. So Harry and Meghan released a statement expressing their wishes for Catherine's health and recovery. Understandably, many people are upset about this, and I see why. It does seem hypocritical for them to wish her well considering the circumstances. However, they would have faced criticism if they hadn't issued any statement at all. I'm not going to dwell on Harry's reaction. Right now, my thoughts are with Catherine. I have a couple of friends battling cancer, and she deserves my first thoughts. It's unfortunate that she felt compelled to publicly address her illness as if she has to justify every aspect of her life as a working royal. The way people attacked her was completely wrong. I'm deeply concerned about those three kids. I can only imagine how worried they must be about their mother. William and Catherine have been doing their best to reassure the children that everything will be okay, but it's tough. They can't fully grasp what's really happening, and that adds to the difficulty. I'm certain that her parents and siblings are extremely worried too. As for William, I can't even begin to imagine what he's experiencing right now. Catherine's cancer was detected in a manner similar to many others. It's sad that for various types of cancer, surgery is often necessary to uncover it. It's unfortunate that detecting cancer often requires invasive procedures like surgery. I truly hope for advancements in testing methods and successful outcomes with chemotherapy. My sincerest wish is for Catherine to emerge from this ordeal stronger and cancer-free. It's something to be immensely grateful for, considering that the cancer could have remained undetected for much longer, making treatment more challenging. It's crucial to keep the focus on Catherine during this challenging time. She's confronting a life-threatening illness, and our prayers and support are what she truly needs. Harry and Meghan aren't the ones who require our attention. Furthermore, it was disrespectful of them to refer to her as Kate when it's not the name she prefers, and they are aware of that. I'm certain that William and Catherine wish the dynamics could be different between them. Similarly, Harry probably wishes that he and Meghan could have been more emotionally present and involved in royal duties. However, I don't believe William and Catherine necessarily desire that, and as for Harry, I'm not entirely convinced that he truly does either. It seems like their PR team is attempting to portray them as caring relatives. I wouldn't be surprised if the next narrative is about Harry and Meghan feeling snubbed because they weren't invited to the Easter celebrations. However, it's typically not Harry and Meghan's PR team that releases such information when they're not invited. Those headlines usually come from other sources. There are individuals who make a full-time career out of finding instances where Harry and Meghan are snubbed. Interestingly, it's often not Sussex supporters seeking outrage, but rather those who harbor disdain for Harry and Meghan. They eagerly seek out these instances for a sense of schadenfreude. If I were diagnosed with cancer, God forbid, I would have also preferred to keep it private. Honestly, I might not have even informed my entire family. Becoming a mother shifts your priorities significantly. Once I became pregnant, ensuring the delivery of a healthy baby became my top priority in life. After ensuring the birth of a healthy baby, my top priority shifted to keeping that child alive. Following closely after that was prioritizing my own health to ensure I could care for them. I can only imagine the myriad of emotions Catherine is experiencing right now. Both her parents are still alive, and it must be agonizing for them to witness their child facing this challenge. While I'm not certain if anyone directly pressured her to make a public statement, I suspect there was considerable pressure involved. After undergoing abdominal surgery, we should have been more patient and understanding of the lengthy healing process. I sincerely hope she makes a full recovery. It's important to acknowledge that every illness affects each patient differently, and cancer is undeniably a frightening prospect. Many people become frightened and overwhelmed by the prospect of cancer. However, it's crucial for individuals to be honest about their conditions, as it can help others feel less isolated. Just imagine how many people out there suffering from cancer heard Catherine's statement and felt a sense of solidarity, realizing they're not alone in their struggle. I believe the support shown for the Princess of Wales is commendable. While I understand some may choose not to announce their diagnosis, I think we should respect Catherine's decision. Battling cancer alone, especially amidst criticism, must be incredibly challenging. I admire Catherine's strength and bravery immensely. She's endured unfair scrutiny for over 2 decades and has shown remarkable resilience. I don't blame her for wanting to put an end to the invasive "where's Kate" narrative. It's unacceptable. Catherine shouldn't be judged as a typical mother because she's not. Despite everything, she has displayed incredible strength. My heartfelt wishes go out to her for a healthy, happy, and strong recovery. That's the main focus of today's news. Thank you for your interest. Please don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to the King YouTube channel to support us. Feel free to comment to share your thoughts on the content of this newsletter. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next videos.